Hey guys, welcome back to TAMIYA Legends, and once again, thank you for stopping by. So, as the thumbnail says, strange times, my friends. Obviously, we've never known anything like this in our lifetimes, and it's a little bit all doom and gloom right now, unfortunately. So, straight off the bat, I just want to really hope everyone watching is staying as safe as you can. I mean, that's all you can do, isn't it? So I don't actually know what this video is about, daft as that sounds. I thought I was going to just talk about how the pandemic is kind of affected me and what I've seen in the RC community, as it were. And there is some positives in there, I have to say. So I don't want to dwell on all the negative side of this pandemic, because that's all that's on the news anyway. Yeah, it's crazy times. So what I've noticed is, let's start with this platform first of all, YouTube. I've got to be honest, being a YouTuber, which I hate that term, I thought, okay, the channel might get a bit of growth. The majority of the world are at home. Everyone's bored out of their head. I know I am. And I thought, the channel might get a little bit of a boost from that if I can carry on doing the videos. But right now, I've not really noticed anything. I kind of equate it to the Christmas period that you have on YouTube, where for that 1.5 weeks, not everyone, but a load of the world's population is at home. And your views generally double or treble in that period. So you could do a video that would normally get 2,000 views, and in that period, it can be 6, 7, 8,000. But I'm not seeing that at the moment, which that's not what this video's about. I mean, that is what it is. But what I have seen is the TAMIYA Legends Facebook group has just gone through the roof. I'm absolutely blown away by that. And it's so cool to see in these dark times that because so many people are at home, we're just getting so many new members, first of all, which is awesome. But then they're just digging old Tamiya cars out the loft, basement, garage, whatever. And the group's insane right now. I think we've put 1,000 members on in the last week and a half or 2 weeks. And it's a popular group anyway. It's a Tamiya only group, obviously, and it's always been popular. And it was round about 5,000 posts a month, which is a hell of a lot for a Facebook group. Well, that's just about to hit 9,000 now. It's that busy that there's that many new people just coming on and posting that you can't keep up with it all, which is that's a positive for me. As I said, out of these dark times, if people are digging their old RC cars out and having a play with them and stuff, and just on that, the amount of videos we're seeing as well of just people doing quick running videos in the back garden and stuff, it's superb. And I think this is gotta be careful how I say this, because I know it's really dark and sad times, but I think it's an opportunity for people to get back into this hobby and relieve the boredom that we're all suffering from. So that's a great thing that's happening, and long may that continue. For me personally, things are not as easy for me right now, doing what I do. So I don't want to get into it all, but I'll give you a little bit of background. I'm obviously from West Yorkshire in the UK, and I ended up in Canada as a visitor for 6 months while I try to sort my life out. Very complicated story, which it's personal to me. But when I decided to get an extra 6 months visa and decided to get this YouTube channel up and running, excuse me, it was completely to keep my brain ticking over and keep me busy while I try to get a temporary work permit, which takes forever over here. So that's how this channel started. Now that meant for me, the person I'm staying with obviously works full time. It's a big house. I had this house completely to myself, so we agreed that I could set this little studio up in the dining room, what have you, and just make my crappy little YouTube videos. And I've done that for ages. But now, because of the lockdown situation, it's nigh on impossible for me, and I guess that's kind of the reason I'm making this video as well. It's very difficult to have, because people are on self-isolation and the whole lockdown itself. The house has always got people in it, you know, and you can't make these type of videos when there's background noise and what have you. So I found it really difficult. In the last 2.5 weeks, I think I've managed to do about 3 videos. That's it. So it does look like, in a kind of perverse way, this, through the nasty virus, it's what comes from it and spreads to all other areas of our lives. It's going to impact me, unfortunately. But you know, there's worse things. I'm not bitching about it. But yeah, I mean, content-wise, I'm still in front. I'm about 3 weeks ahead at posting 3 videos a week. But maybe after that, I might have to go to less videos. I don't. Again, it's no biggie, you know. First world problem, isn't it? But yeah, I'll let you know in the community tab if I have to do that. And obviously, running videos, because we're on lockdown. Canada, where I am in Ontario, it's not on full lockdown. The government are expecting you to do your bit and you know, lock down yourself, and I would say the majority of people are doing that. And that's why when I did the speedrun videos, I got it all together, because I knew this was only going to get worse. So I did a full week of making the speedrun content. I got it all done. I think I knocked out about 9 videos. So I got all that in the bag. But I mean, where we are right now today, I couldn't take one of these cars out and go to a park and rag it round and film it and stuff. You know, people would look at me like there's something wrong with me. You know, we've all got to do our bit to keep everyone else safe, and I can't be selfish just because I want to make a crappy YouTube video. So like, running videos are now impossible. And let's be honest, guys, this is here for a long time. You know, we're only in the first stage of this, so who knows how long this is going to last for. But as I say, I've got plenty to do. But the other problem I've noticed, there's a sad element to it that I've noticed on our sales group, where the sales posts have increased. They've almost doubled, you know, and I'm guessing that's because a lot of people are in financial difficulties right now, and I've done it many times in the past. RC cars are the first kind of thing to sell, you know, to get some money in, to keep a roof over your head, and I fully understand that. So that's kind of a sad thing to see. Maybe people are also being a little bit opportunist, you know, during these times. People, on the other scale of that, other people are looking to buy stuff as well. So, you know, maybe it's a win-win for some people as well. But just getting hold of paints right now for me is an absolute nightmare. I think I've got like 12, 14 projects here that I've got just about everything for them. But a couple of them need paints. Obviously, with no hobby shops open, and you know, people say, "Oh, get it online and stuff." If you go onto eBay now on TAMIYA PS paints, oh my God, the price has shot up. Not so much on the paints themselves, but on the shipping. It's just gone through the roof, and I wouldn't pay that. So I've been trying to look at sort of local Canada websites, hobby store websites, and so far I've found one, but they don't stock all the paints that you want. It's really hit and miss. So I placed an order for 2 cans of PS1, and that's almost a week ago, and that's in Canada. It's not as if it's got any borders to cross or anything, and that still hasn't turned up. And I know it's been shipped and all that, so I haven't seen Post Lady for ages. I thought this body, I didn't think this is the Durga shell that I got all this beautiful TRF paint job done on. This came from Spain, and this was about 3 weeks ago, maybe 3.5 weeks ago, and I honestly thought the guy shipped it with the painter. I'll give him a shout out, Attack RC, shipped it, and I knew it'd take a while, but yeah, almost 3.5 weeks, and I'd kind of almost given up on it, because I just thought in today's climate, it is what it is right now. But luckily it turned up. But I've got a Porsche. I've got the new TA03 Porsche 911 GT1, which is I bought from my buddy Berry in China. I track that. That hasn't moved. That hasn't even got to Canada yet. It's just still waiting, and that's been 3 weeks now. And what another thing I've noticed is I believe basically the airmail service has kind of gone now. I think anything you buy, if you're lucky enough to find someone who can ship something, the best it's going to do is a surface service, which is a boat. Yeah, that's 3-4 weeks minimum, and I kind of think we're all in that boat now. So I'm hoping that car turns up. I'm sure it will eventually. And then I've got little bits and bats, paint remover. I've got a pair of tyres on order, all from China. The rear DB01 wheels, 6 weeks now, they haven't turned up. Are they going to turn up? I don't know. And we can't do anything about it. There's no point giving the seller a hard time. It's not their fault. It's just we've all got to just it is what it is, as it were. So yeah, I've noticed that, but yeah, it's God, it's strange times. It really is. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say really. Bit of a stupid video to make, I guess, but I just thought I'd take this opportunity where the house is empty just to put out my take on it and say to all you guys, just I really hope you're doing everything you can to stay safe. I have my own concern about that. The person I stay with here works right in the middle of where this virus is, which is really scary. And it sounds like a daft thing to say, but I'm kind of just waiting to get it, and then if I get it, I'm like fingers crossed. But it's a worry for everyone, isn't it? Some people get it, they don't even know they've got it, and then the other people get it, and it's the worst. So God, it's scary times for all of us. But it is what it is, as I said. So yeah, stay safe, everyone. That's my message, and do everything you can to keep as safe as you can. And if you've got a big garden, get out there and get your RC cars ripping. Just if you're still watching, if you are on Facebook, join up with the TAMIYA Legends Facebook group. That'll give you another avenue, as it were, to get your attention elsewhere from all the darkness and have a little bit of fun on there, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'll shut up. Thanks for watching. It's much appreciated. Stay safe, guys.